Okay, it's recording. Okay, so again, Team Cup is supposed to be fun. So, first and foremost, if you're, drinking your Shakeology every day, crushing your workouts, sharing your story, you're doing everything that you need to be doing. So, don't freak out. Like, it's not about selling a bunch of stuff. It's about, like right now, like you've had some success, you've had some victories, you've created a positive mindset, right? Like you're developing these amazing habits that are making you healthier and happier. And like all you're going to do is sharing that. Like, look at Danielle. She's off 4 out of her 7 medications because of Shakeology. I lost 45 pounds of baby weight, y'all. Like, that's like the number one reason that people want to join a challenge group, because of baby weight. And I lost 45 pounds of it. So if I can do it, anyone can do it. I haven't had a GERD flare up in a really long time. Like Kelsey on our team, she is completely transforming her body. Like Size and Shakeology is doing amazing things for her body. And then Miranda Mayenza, she's on the team that we just signed up today. She's probably going to hop on the call at some point. She is a freaking beast. She's ripped. But more than that, this community, like, it's done an amazing thing for her mindset. She's been through a lot the last couple of years, and she's come through it because of the support that she had, in her challenge group and in her coach community. She came through it with like such an amazing mindset and such a beautiful story to tell. Like, all of us have been changed by this community. We've been changed because of this opportunity, and that's a beautiful thing. And all we're going to do is share that forward, y'all. That is it. That is everything. You know what the group is about. You guys have all been in the challenge group. You know what the community looks like. You know the meal plan. You know what the portion fix is all about. You know what Shakeology is all about. And you know that when you put all of those things together, the community, the support, the workouts, the Shakeology, the portion fix, when you put that together, you get freaking amazing results. Like, you don't even have to worry about it. It just happens, right? So you know that. So before we talk about anything today, I just want you to let go of the stress and let go of the fear. This is supposed to be fun. This is about, bringing new people, new excited people who need a transformation into our amazing community. Like, isn't that exciting? Like, I get so excited thinking about, more people joining our community. So, okay. So let go of the fear, let go of the stress. Let's see this as an opportunity to help, other men and women to experience their own transformation. So, step 1, I want each of us to get super, super crystal clear on how we're going to share our story, okay? Because all of us have a story, and I'm not talking about like, here's my Shakeology, drinking my Shakeology for breakfast, it's superfoods. I'm not talking about like, did my shift shop workout today? Not talking about, I'm a coach with Beachbody. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, I'm so, rather than like, oh, look at my Shakeology that I had for breakfast and then giving out all of these facts about Shakeology, I'm talking about, I'm so grateful as a mother that I can share my breakfast with my baby and know he's getting all the nutrients he needs. And then move on to the rest of my post. I'm talking about, like, rather than did my shift workout today, like, this workout absolutely rocks. It's only been a week, and I already lost an inch off of my waist. It's such a relief to know that if I just follow the steps and trust the process, I know I'll get results. Like, do you see the difference there? Like, sharing about your journey rather than just sharing products, that is powerful. So, I'm not talking about products. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about your why, your story, your daily life. So, okay. So, sorry, I had to look at my notes really quick because I'm just getting all fired up. Oh, I see a chat box. Oh, hey, Miranda. Oh, Danielle, can you hear me now? Okay, cool. Okay. So let's take a few minutes to get like super crystal clear on why we're doing this. First of all, like, why did you sign up as a coach? Think about that for a minute. Like, was it for added accountability for your own fitness? Maybe that was a big thing for me. Or maybe you have like really big dreams, retiring your husband, or wanting to travel the world, or, you know, wanting to help men and women who have depression, or who are having trouble getting pregnant, or who are, you know, dealing with something super, super specific that you're dealing with. Like maybe you want to help those people. That's a huge thing for me, is helping women with anxiety and depression, and helping women who, you know, are dealing with infertility and like the struggle that comes with that. Hey, Elizabeth. So maybe you just want to see people that you love get healthy. Maybe you want to see your husband to eat more, see, you know, him eating more vegetables. Maybe you want to earn $1 million and be part of the Million Earner Club. Like whatever your why is, like even if it's totally financial, that's okay. Let that drive you. So sharing is step one, okay? Getting crystal clear on that why, letting it fuel you. Like when you get afraid to share about something, like remembering your why and remembering why you jumped into this. Is that Lynn? Oh, hey, Lynn. And then the second thing is inviting, okay? And for some reason, okay, so like number one, your why. Get crystal clear on your why. Number two, learning to share effectively. I shared a video about curiosity marketing in the team page. If you guys get a chance, check that out. Like watch it tonight if you can. It's so like Chalene Johnson just puts everything into such amazing perspective. And we don't have to be like, look, here's my Shakeology, and that's actually like not working. And so there are better ways so that we don't feel salesy, so that we don't feel like we're shoving stuff down people's throats, and we feel like we're actually sharing our story in a way that is like not turning people off. You know what I'm saying? So number two, inviting. So for some reason, we let this turn into like some scary thing in our minds, but I love inviting. Like I love adding new, exciting people into the group. I mean, that's what it's all about, like finding new people, and they breathe life into the challenge group. And
are you taking it out? Well, let me help you, baby.
I'm gonna just, okay. Like finding all of these amazing personalities to add to the group, like that's my favorite thing. So, you know, if I know that if I invite 10 people to the group, one of those people will be joining in the Freedom Fit Fam. And that makes me happy. Like that gives me confidence. When I go into my invites, I think, okay, not everybody's going to say yes. Most people are going to say no, but that perfect person who needs this, the person who like, this is the perfect time for them, that person is going to say yes, and they're going to breathe that new life into the challenge group. They're going to like connect, and they're going to be, you know, that breath of fresh air that you need in your business. So I wanted to share, and I'm about to pass this over to Vanessa because she has some stuff that she wanted to share with you guys tonight. But I just wanted to share with you guys how I have found 3 to 5 people every single month without fail to join us since the beginning. And just so you guys know, if you joined a Team Cup team today and you have no idea like what you're even aiming for, your goal is to find 3 people to join our challenge group before the month is over. Okay, so you have between today and what's this month? Is it August? Yes, between today and the last day of August at 11:59 p.m. Eastern time, you have between now and then to find 3 people. Just 3. Only 3 people. Like that is so simple. Every single one of us can do that. And this is how I've done that every single month since I started coaching, except for 1 month, and it was just totally my fault. But okay, number 1, and if you don't have, if you have a pen and paper, if you have like your phone, write this down because this is going to be really helpful. So number 1, start with a list. Think about this. Like consider in your mind, like who do I want in my challenge group with me? And if you're a new coach, you're going to be adding your people into my challenge group, and you're going to like apprentice coach for a couple of months before you branch out and do your own challenge group. But think about that. Like, who would you want with you? Who do you think would benefit from this community? Who do you know that told you last week, these jeans just never like button when I try to put them on, or just look so fat in this dress, or oh my gosh, I'm going to the beach in a month and I just look like a fat whale. You know what I'm saying? Like, those people who talk about themselves like that, they would benefit from our community, because in our community, we battle that body shaming, and we, encourage women to love themselves exactly the way that they are and just get better every day, right? So even if you don't think someone would be interested, just write their name down. Just write their name down. And as you write, those names will just start flowing and people will come into your mind. And I believe that the Lord, puts the right people on my heart every single month. And those are the people who need what I have to offer. And so if I just pray, like, God, lead the right people into my challenge group, I believe he's going to do it. So like, if you're a believer, then do that. And if not, then, think about, maybe like the universe bringing the right people to you. But here's my encouragement. Just start writing names down. And when you get to 50, maybe you have some more people you want to add to the group, but get to 50 names. Okay. And then just start conversations. Ask them how they're doing. Thank them for liking your post. I ask them what they've been up to. I ask them, if they're a stranger and I see that they liked my post, I'll send them a message and thank them. And then I just start getting to know them and genuinely care about being their friend. And if you're sharing consistently on your social media and sharing your story and sharing your journey and sharing about your progress and your workouts too, they're going to ask you what's going on, with your meal plan. They're going to ask you hey, what are those little containers that you use? Hey, what's that shake that you use? Hey, I really liked that workout video that you did. What program are you doing? They're going to ask you. And then you invite them. It's so simple. And it doesn't have to be I would like to extend a formal invitation to this event happening on August 17th. No, it does not have to be like that. It can be super, super low key. My favorite way to do it is, oh, by the way, I've been meaning to ask you. I start it like that. By the way, I've been meaning to ask you. Another one is, if somebody likes my post, I'll tell them, thanks so much for liking my photo. I was really touched to see you supporting me. It's been such an awesome experience. Our group is just getting started. I feel like you'd love it. Have you ever considered trying it out? Or, if I don't even, I haven't even really connected with a person, I'm totally not afraid of cold invites. I don't do them very often, but sending them a message and just being like, hey girl, I don't know if this is even something that you would be interested in. I don't know if this is up your alley, but I'm leading this fitness challenge starting on whatever day. It's super fun. It's, lots of awesome positive energy in there. Do you know anyone who would be interested in something like that? Takes the pressure off of them. And normally they're like, yeah, I would be interested. I want to lose 5 to 15 pounds next month. You know what I'm saying? And then after you've invited them, don't cross their name off the list. Follow up with them. And then if they say no, follow up with them again. And if they say no again, follow up with them again, and follow up with them until they die. and eventually they'll join you. So this month, don't be afraid to take action. Don't be afraid to send some invites, because you have no idea. When my coach invited me, it was exactly what I needed. And then I waited for a year and then I did it. So don't let fear of rejection stop you from inviting people, because somebody out there needs what you have to offer. They need your particular brand of magic. So I'm going to pass it over to Vanessa for a few minutes, and then I have a fun little thing that I was thinking we could do as a team.
Hey everyone, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yay! All right, well, happy Tuesday. It feels like a Monday for me. But so a few things. So remember, when you're talking to people, it's all about the energy and excitement. So if you're excited, if you have energy, if you feel your why of what this has done for your life. That was the one thing that I had everyone that wanted to do Team Cup with me last time. write down why you did this. Write down why you joined the challenge group. Write down why you said yes to Shakeology, or why you said yes to me. You know, and remember that, because that's crucial when people say, you know, maybe later or no. Also remember where you are now. So remember your why, where you were before, what this has done for you, and where you are now. So what changes have happened, whether it's your mindset, whether it's your habits, how you talk to yourself, how you look at yourself, how you talk to yourself about others, because there has been changes. And sometimes we get so caught up that we forget all the great changes that have happened, whether physically, emotionally, spiritually, whatever it is. And then also where you're going. So people want to know that. They want to know where you were, where you are, and where you're headed. So if you don't know where you're going, it's time to figure it out. You know, if you are looking to lose 5 more pounds, or you're looking to be able to do 20 push-ups or pull-ups or do a 5K or do a mud run, whatever it is, people want to know that about you, because they want to know that you're the real deal. You know what I mean? They want to know that they can trust you. And if they can't trust you, I mean, would you work with you, or would you do a challenge group with you? So just kind of think about who you are. Don't think about so much about the products. The products sell themselves. You know, we have great products. They are, there's no junk in them. There's no preservatives. There's no fillers. It's something to be excited about. But what people are really buying, they're buying your support. So if you're excited and you share how, you know, you've been given support from Catherine, or from whoever your coach is, then I mean, it's almost a no-brainer that they don't know that they're going to get that same support from you, because you know what it's like to not have support, and now you have it. So keep that in mind. They want to know your story, because once they feel like they can connect with you, it's just game on, because then they trust you. And just case in point, I had someone that signed up today, and I had been talking to her 2 months ago, and she was excited and she wanted to do it. And she gave me every reason in the sun why she couldn't do it. And I mean, granted, those are her reasons. And I did feel discouraged, but I just kept checking in. Like Catherine said, you know, one thing an old gym owner told me, there's fortune in the follow-up. So you're never going to go wrong with following up. You know, a week later, 2 weeks later, a day later, a month later, have your list, have them handy. And, you know, one thing that Catherine does really well, that she showed me that I do as well, that if you're not doing, maybe it would help you. Before you talk to someone, remember, we're dealing with people and you're a person. So yes, we're doing this and we're going to get points and we're going to get prizes. But at the end of the day, look at the person as a whole person, whether they're a mother, grandmother, student, worker bee, full-time job, 2 jobs, working overnight. Try to just see that whole person before you reach out. And so just to remember that it's a person, so that you can remember what you talked about before, you know, whether they're working a night shift or they're sick or they're struggling, whatever it is. Because one of the things that helps me is to remember that we're a light. Now, that doesn't mean we have it all together. That doesn't mean we don't stress out. That doesn't mean that, you know, things are going on in our lives, but we want to be a light, just like Catherine or somebody else was a light to us, to help us get through. You know, some days my best day is drinking my Shakeology. And, you know, and one of the things I told my team last time, don't overthink it. Once you know where you were, where you are, and where you're going, share it. Just share it. When you share it on social media or whatever avenue you guys are choosing to use, and people like it or comment on it, even if they don't like it. I had someone tell me today who has never commented on anything, and in passing, she told me she wants to try Shakeology because she sees that my skin, my hair, and I'm always posting about it, and now she wants to try it. So she is buying, are you taking a picture? She is buying, what do you call it? I lost my train of thought, Catherine, sorry. She's buying a sample pack, and she did the all access pass, you know? So, I mean, that's pretty cool. So my point is, don't overthink it. If it's something that's pressing on your heart, maybe something you're thinking about, maybe something funny, people just need to know, they want to feel connected. So the more they know about you, what you're willing to share, you got to be willing to be a little bit vulnerable, give them a little sneak peek. You don't have to tell them the color of your underwear or anything like that, but just give them something that they can connect, whether you're married, you're not, you're a student, you work, you know, whatever it is. And then that relationship would just flourish, and everything else will just come afterwards. Like they'll want to buy from you. They'll want to work with you. They'll want to be in a challenge group. They're going to see you grow as a person, as a leader, and they're going to grow. And then who knows, they most likely will be a coach. And then their story will be a light for someone else, because I can't reach the people that Catherine can reach, and she can't reach the people that I can reach. But helping each other I mean, it's limitless possibilities. And that's what we're doing here. So in a nutshell, what I've told my people in the past is just share your story, where you were before, where you are now, where you're going. Have your list, like Catherine said, because sometimes things get crazy. I have had lists, you know, in my purse, in my bag, on sticky notes, because sometimes someone will just come into my mind like, oh my gosh, she would be perfect or he would be perfect, and just write it down and go back to those lists. Be a little bit more organized than having sticky notes everywhere like me, but hey, gotta do it work sometimes. But just have those lists, refer to those lists, because that'll get you refocused and recentered. And just, you know, don't overthink it. The more you share, the more you open up an avenue for someone to come to you and ask for help or just inquire. So don't overthink it. Have fun. And honestly, if you're drinking Shakeology, which I know everyone is on here, and if you're doing the workouts to the best of your ability, you don't have to be some like fitness expert, you know, we have those at our disposal. But if you're doing it, you know, you're just sharing your story. Think about when you read a book, you're reading a story. You want to be that book or that story for someone else to attract and help them. And then hopefully what I told my team was my goal is to help you so that you can help someone else. I can't do everything by myself. It's not what I was meant to do, and that's impossible. But if something about me inspires you and you're able to, you know, reap the benefit of it and grow, I just hope that you would pick the next girl or woman that comes into your path and, you know, share it forward. There's nothing wrong with that. We're not doing anything wrong. If anything, we have something great. So don't be ashamed. Have fun, smile. People will think you're crazy, and that's okay. Positivity is just, it's talking.
Thank you so much, Vanessa. That was awesome. Let's like give Vanessa a little woo. Yes, I couldn't agree more with her. Just sharing who you are and where you're going and where you've been and the things that you've struggled with and the, you know, the blessings that you've, you know, experienced. Like that is what this is all about. And so I wanted to show you guys really super quick. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you really super quick a little thing that I put together that I think would really, really help us this month. Okay, so this is called Fired Up Team Cup. And this is just a really simple way to keep your list organized and to make sure that you're not only like starting your conversations and inviting people, but actually following up with them and finishing the conversation. So here's the way that it's going to work. Okay, there are 48 squares here. That's 50 invites, okay? I think all of us can probably fill 2 of these out, but start with 1, okay? And just put a name in each square, okay? Put a name in each square. Just don't overthink it. You know, you might be like, why would my grandma want to drink Shakeology? But just saying, mine does every day. She also drinks Recharge from the Performance line, so don't assume that somebody wouldn't be interested because you never know. Okay, so once you write their name in the square, can you see my my cursor? Okay, cool. So once you write their name and you connect with them and invite them, cross through their name this way or whichever way, it doesn't matter. Once you're done connecting with them, cross through their name once and then invite everyone and then follow up with everyone. And once you've followed up with them and you've gotten a yes or a no, cross through the other direction. Okay, so this isn't just about starting conversations and inviting. This is about actually following up with those people. And I promise you that if you do this, you will absolutely reach your goal and help 3 people this month. Absolutely, 100%. So I'm gonna do it with you. I think it's going to be really fun. We can like post updates of our sheets and then there are going to be prizes. Okay. So I know that there are already prizes for Team Cup and I was going to show you what those, oh no, I need to keep sharing. Sorry. I'm going to show you really quick for those of you who are newbies and don't know what Team Cup is all about. Team Beachbody Cup. If you go to Team Beachbody Cup, you can see this. So this is a promotion in August only, okay? And basically, the goal is to help 3 people before the end of the month. And once you hit 3 people, don't you dare stop inviting. Like, I want us to help like hundreds of people, not just 3 people a piece, but you know, if you can help 10 people this month, that's amazing. Like, that's my goal, is to help 10 to 15 people this month. So if every single person on your, if you help 3 people this month and you qualify for Success Club 5, okay? If you're a new coach, you'll get an email explaining what Success Club 5 means. But if you help 3 people, you're gonna get this Daily Sunshine picnic blanket, okay? So just like a fun incentive. If every single member of your team qualifies for Success Club 5, you get this awesome Coach Team Beachbody sweatshirt, which I think is awesome. I really want that sweatshirt. And then Adam, there's a guy's sweatshirt too. So it's not all of them are girly. My husband's on a team, you guys. I'm really stoked about it. The top 10 teams, so these teams are like, you know, crushing goals, which is what I want us to do. These top 10 teams are going to get a Team Beachbody bike, which I think is kind of awesome. And then the top team is, the top team gets like an all expenses paid trip to Los Angeles to the Beachbody headquarters. They get like awesome exclusive workouts with the celebrity trainers. They get all kinds of awesome stuff, gear, like all kinds of Beachbody swag. And then they get their name like carved into the Beachbody cup. And I just want to say that there have been in the past, like this last team cup, the winning team had 2 brand new coaches who had never, ever, like even, they didn't even know what a challenge pack was when they first started. And they were on the winning team. So if you're a new coach, like, don't think, oh, well, I could never be one of the top teams. Like, yes, you absolutely could. All of us can. So that is what Team Cup is all about. Okay, does anybody have any questions? We have like a few minutes left in the Zoom, and I want to end early if we can. Oh, Miranda hopped off. But does anyone have any questions? Oh, it looks like Lynn had a question. So you have to invite them to the group, or you have to get them to order. So to get the prize, 3 people have to buy a challenge pack from you and join our challenge group with a challenge pack, or a home direct order of Shakeology or the Performance Line. So you get 2 points for a home direct order of Shakeology or Performance Line, and you get 2 Success Club points for a challenge pack purchase. So that's whether you sign up a customer or a new coach, you get 2 points. So 3 people is 6 points, and you've hit your goal. Let me see. Okay, cool. So that answered Lynn's question. Does anyone else have any questions? Okay, cool. I'm so excited about this, you guys. Like, I haven't been this excited about anything in a long time. I'm really excited. I think that this is going to be really fun. And I'm so glad that we have 3 whole teams in our little coach family. Like, how did that happen? So awesome. I'm just excited to see you guys, you know, wanting to crush some goals and excited and moving forward. I have a little challenge for you before we get off, okay? I want everybody to take a selfie and post something along the lines of, I'm so super stoked. I'm doing this exciting thing with my team. You know, ready to crush some goals in August or whatever. Just, you don't even have to say that, but just share somehow, some way, somehow about our little meeting. Okay, I'm going to close the chat box really quick, and I'm going to take a selfie. I think you guys should too. Okay. Waiting for the selfies to be taken. Megan, did you just hop back on? Were you off? I don't know. I can't tell. Okay. I'm so excited. Thank you again, Vanessa, for sharing. And again, if anybody has questions, feel free to post them in the team page. If something is working for you, pay it forward and like share it with your team, share it with all of us. I mean, I know that we're all like on separate teams, but we're all a team. Like the Freedom Collective Coach family is a team. And you know, I'm excited for all of us to be successful this month. So if you have like a script that's working for you, if you have a particular invite that you feel like, oh man, people are really responding to this well, share it with your team. And if you have questions, don't be afraid to ask them. All right, I'm going to stop recording.